Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the Memphis Grizzlies. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Drexler out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Samson in at the 5 down low.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Here's Morant. Pass to Gasol. From 17 feet out, Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. And here's Houston. Here's McGrady. And the layup's good off the glass.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Outside, Gasol. From about 16, had a hand on it. Drexler passes to Olajuwon. Rebounded by Battier.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown.
Oh, my goodness, man. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Drexler kicks to Paul. Down low, Samson, and that one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Battier. Memphis moving it around. Here's Gasol. Rockets with the rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Knocked away. It's stolen by McGrady.
Ooh,
what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a slam!
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Now here's Allen. They set the pick. Pass to Adul Rahim. Good D by Olajuwon.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Drexler's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Paul passes to Drexler. And Drexler throws it down hard.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Conley's checked in for Memphis. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Toronto. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when I look at Houston, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
It's back to Battier. Just 5 on the clock. Conley for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Battier. Pass to Drexler. Drexler drawing the double team. To the paint. Here's Samson. Paul with the 3. Gasol with the rebound. 10 points separating the teams. Abdul Rahim passes to Morant. Now Battier. Now Gasol. Drexler defending. And it's Houston on the break. Stolen by Michael Conley. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Memphis turns it over again.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And Memphis making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Now here's Paul. To the inside. And stolen by Gasol. Morant dishes to Gasol. Yep, that one goes in there. Gasol's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Memphis.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
And Drexler has it in the corner. Battier against Paul. Battier kicks to Conley. Right side Gasol. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
The wherewithal from Gasol there, nailing the shot despite the tough defense all over.
The Rockets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. That free throw good from Gasol. Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against Chicago. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
Randolph checked in for Memphis. Bibby comes in for Mike Miller.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The three, Bibby bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
Okay, I see the explosion. Look, Harden never ceases to amaze me.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Conley the pass to Bibby. There's the screen. It's deflected.
And Samson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in his area, or that's what's going to happen. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Conley the pass to Abdul Rahim. 16 feet away. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Harden. Oh, that's blocked. They retain possession. A shot by McGrady, no good. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Randolph out there with Gasol. Then it's Bibby, then it's Conley, and it's Adul Rahim in at the 3. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. 2 points, that one goes. Gasol's got 7.
Few guys read the game like Conley.
Harden, it's deflected. Bibby against McGrady. Wasted no time on that one.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Houston leading by 4. And Gasol comes to help. And some nice passing there by Houston. Kick by Olajuwon. Harden kicks to Olajuwon. Gasol with the rebound. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Driving in, here's Bibby. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Saturday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. And then on Tuesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, that's number 9 on the season for them. They should start feeling good about themselves at that point.
Allen's checked in for Mike Conley.
See, I like it when Paul attacks the hoop, when he looks for his.
Bibby against Paul. Now, here is Bibby. He's got 7 inside. Here's Randolph. Samson pulls it in. Harden right side. And the jam by Harden.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
Bibby kicks to Allen. It's stolen by McGrady. Here's Harden, and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Bibby. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Allen outside. Pass to Adul Rahim. Gasol is screen on Murphy. To the middle. No good from Gasol. Rockets leading by 6. Here's the 3. And that one's good. Francis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
On or off the ball, Francis is a threat. Someone who can flat out light it up.
Conley with a wide open look, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Yao against Randolph. Yao, the pass to Malone. And Murphy has it in the corner. Misses the 3.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Allen's shot is off. And here's Houston. They've led by as much as 10. To the inside. Here's Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Here is Bibby. He has 7. Buries it down low. Bibby's got 9.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And the basket by Murphy.
Well, Harden has always been a top facilitator, but in recent years, he's adopted even more of a pass-first mindset.
Harden against Morant. Gasol on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And they get it back. Here's Yao. The Grizzlies pull it in. 1:25 left in the second quarter. Here's Bibby. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And Gasol gets it to go.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Yao. And Gasol sends it back. Morant against Harden. Morant reaches to Allen. Here's Gasol over Murphy. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Marc Gasol.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pick by Yao. Murphy passes to Yao, and they pick up 2. 6 points for Yao.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Bibby, he takes it in. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
Puts it up off the inbound, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Both free throws good from Drexler. Here's Morant. Allen, a screen on Paul. Here's Abdul Rahim, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Houston on top, up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the...
I think for Memphis, they didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. High hopes.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Memphis Grizzlies.
You can't win.
And that's a halftime...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Mike Bibby.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So on the floor for Houston, Olajuwon is out there with Drexler. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Samson. And at the 5, roaming the paint.
And, you know, for a big man, Gasol's got great urgency to his play. I love the quick action on that jumper.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. A 2-point game. And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Grizzlies now to the left side wing. Here's Abdul Rahim. Olajuwon knocks it away.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Morant passes to Abdul Rahim. And finished off by Gasol.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Memphis trailing here. Inside, here's Morant, and it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Battier cannot hit. To the paint. Here's McGrady. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Lob pass to Gasol.
I love that dish down low.
Houston in the lead. It's tipped. It's stolen by Allen. And they double up Allen. Pass to Battier. 6 on the shot clock. And Morant gets it to go.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Allen outside. Back to Morant. Here's Gasol. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Gasol's got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis.
And you know what? He's shaking off the toe shooting performance from the first half.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Morant kicks to Battier. Pass to Gasol. Here's Abdul Rahim. He's defended by Olajuwon. Abdul Rahim can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Paul for 3. Morant grabs the rebound. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Mike Conley's checked in for Memphis.
Coming onto the floor for the Grizzlies,
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Memphis moving it around. Gasol no good. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Here's Conley. Pass to Abdul Rahim. 1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. Rebound, Malone. And here are the Rockets now. Francis. Here's Malone. That's slammed in by Malone.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Rockets?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Gasol comes in for Gasol, and Zach Randolph is subbed in for Shane Battier. Conley gets the bucket.
And Conley, such a high IQ. When the mid-range opens up like that, he goes right up without hesitation. The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Adul Rahim. Morant with it. There's the pick. Here's Abdul Rahim. 6 to shoot. Outside Conley. Over Murphy. Here's Gasol. And here's Randolph. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Malone finds Harden. Murphy with the ball. Yao, the pass to Murphy. Oh, good on the triple. Right side, Conley. Down low, here's Gasol. Good work there as it goes. Gasol's got 11.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on the silver platter, just served him up.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Rockets. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Gasol. Allen is out there with Gasol. Then it's Conley, and it's Bibby in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. No coverage that time.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Francis' shot is off. Memphis trailing here. A floater, and he sinks the layup.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And here are the Rockets now. Inside, got a piece of it. There's Yao, count the basket. And the Rockets lead by 1.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Allen passes to Gasol. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Moses Malone.
And Gasol is a master at utilizing his strength inside, forcing the defense to become physical with him whenever he has the ball in deep.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Banked in off the glass. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Battier's checked in. And here is Conley. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Gasol. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter. And Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Conley against Malone. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Francis, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his teammates.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant passes to Abdul Rahim. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Natty 8 for 3. And it's James Harden with the rebound. With the drive. And the shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Battier outside. Pass to Allen. To the middle. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Yao Ming.
And what you like about Gasol, he can put up big numbers, but he also does the little things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
And so Marc Gasol nails both of them. Houston leading by 3. Here's Francis. Harden outside. To the inside. Yao. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing. Keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Battier next for 2. It's hauled in by Malone. Malone's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
We've got 1:55 left in the game. To the paint. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Abdul Rahim. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 7 rebounds in the game. They double team out. Harden the pass to Francis. Another miss by Houston.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Abdul Rahim. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Abdul Rahim's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Abdul Rahim is a leader on this squad. Someone that loves coming up in the moment.
And finished off by Yao.
And when you need points, Yao is a great option. He just goes on the attack.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Basket good.
One of the best scorers in the clutch, Harden doing it again.
Now here's Morant for 3. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Harden draws the double. Allen against Murphy. 5 on the clock. Down low. And Yao slams it in.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
So it's the Rockets now. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
It's stolen by Allen. So we see Houston taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along